What is up, guys? So, this is like my third time trying to record this game. The first time, like last night, I played right when it came out. I recorded for like probably an hour or so, roughly, give or take a few minutes. Actually, probably closer to 50 minutes. And when I was editing it, because there's nudity in this game, I was going to edit the nudity out. While it was like rendering and stuff, where was it at? I saw this right here, nudity sensor, and I was like, okay, so we'll just re-record it, put that on. So here we are today. And then I just went and started recording a few minutes ago. I don't know if it's like a bug or something, but in like the top right corner, like right up here, it just kept saying game saved, game saved. You know, it just keeps spinning in a circle during cutscenes, during gameplay and everything. So I was like, well, we'll see if we can fix it, and we couldn't. So I've just restarted the game for the third time. Like I said, I've only played like an hour of it, so we'll try to catch up to where I was in this video. Also, if you like the camera, I will leave it on during gameplay. Not in this video, but like just leave a comment or something. I'm trying to get used to it. I am recording this on a PC, but I will be using actually a PS5 controller. Dude, I just busted my microphone. So, let's go ahead and get into this. Make sure get the mouse off the screen first of all. Like I said, I don't know a lot about Alan Wake. I've looked into the lore and like watched the gameplay videos of the old game. But so far this game looked really good, so I'm really excited for it. So I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to hit new game here, just to be safe. Yeah, there's the circle that it kept showing, so hopefully that goes away. Here we go.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Okay, so we're off to a good start this time. This game is so pretty. During my, botched recording, I also got a chance to mess with my recording settings, so hopefully it looks pretty good for you guys. It was a little bit too fuzzy for my liking last time. But then again, I mean, YouTube will probably compress it to where you can't really tell anyway, but dude, I'm playing on 1080, because I'm, old school, and it's just so pretty. Look at this mountain. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and do this. Not get sidetracked.
Already gone.
Yeah, so like in the regular game, this dude's just naked, just walking through here. So I was like, yeah, I don't really know if we should put that in there, but I'm glad I figured out that there's a Nudity sensor. Dude, like the foliage in this game, hopefully that's not just like pixelated for you guys. Looks so good. You can run now. I guess like a trot. Oh yeah, I literally told us we can run. Never mind. Hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. Bro, oh my god. Hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. I kind of just left it at the regular default settings. Like I said, I'm always open to any kind of criticisms to help out the videos and stuff. Oh, dude. I'm getting shot at?
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return Chapter 1, Invitation. So. I don't know if this is all explorable or not, but we'll find out as we go.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here.
Why wouldn't he just wait over there by the car so...
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
It's like the perfect
Before we get
game.
to the crime scene, there's
come
time
out
to
at
review
Halloween.
the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
How do we get out of here? Oh, the door's back here. Never mind.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Free to pause these and read them if you guys want to. I'm just kind of skimming through. All right.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
But I can't get over how pretty this game is. At least in this area. I'm sure it'll only get better, but like, it looks so good. I hope it looks good for you guys. Because it just not do it justice.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
There's so many places you can go. Hopefully this video will be a little bit shorter than the first time I tried it because I just kept going everywhere just to see what I could get away with. So I hope we get a chance to like, I didn't mean to zoom in on that, sorry. To actually like come back and explore this area.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
You can upgrade your weapons, but we don't have enough stuff to do that yet.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
No, sure not, Captain. Try explaining it one more time.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Ugh.
Yeah, I think we're good to go back.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
It's not exactly like it, but this like kind of reminds me of LA
Bruising on the
Noire,
wrist from the cargo
Rockstar
straps
game,
holding him down.
where you get to
The killing
invest
left
like
the heart right next to the
like
body.
like murders and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. To be honest, that game was really slow. It was like a slow burn, but I'd like to have like a good here, to be honest. Go to our board.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Technically be for
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
that was everything with it. I guess not, maybe not. Oh wait, here we can talk to this guy.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
I kind of like how it's actually taking place in 2023. That's kind of cool.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
This mug always cheers me up. My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
I think we're good to go now.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
I'm also going to do this, so if you guys want to read it, you can. Pause it.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Kind of running out of wall space there, isn't she? Already.
The mile-high strangler case. Proud of that one.
19. Wait a minute. Isn't 2019 when Control came out? I've never played Control, but I really want to because I heard it's connected.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Dang, I'm already getting gear and everything.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
I guess I'm gonna go in the scary house. Wait. Here live the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this. Okay. So, no collectibles or anything. I guess we'll just go in. Damn. Pardon my language there. Just bust right through the door. I think it was because I was running. That's
Did you get lost, Anderson?
I'll look around.
Not
See you in a
lost,
bit.
but I'm trying to
Take your
find stuff.
time.
Like, how many lunchboxes are out here? What's that? I think we've already been this way. Yeah. It's right here. It's where we came down earlier.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I wonder if there's anything back this way really quick. just in case I can't come back here later.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Guess that's a no.
Nice talking to you, too.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
There's another lunchbox.
That's 3 of them already, so like... I'd like to know how many there actually are. Can't go in there, can I? I'll go around the side. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Just making sure.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Why'd he say it like a question? He was standing right there when we found it.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Go back and read this. Really not right about this one. He's going that way, so I'm gonna go this way. Oh, it didn't do anything anyway.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. This is as far as I made it in my first recording that wasn't able to be posted. So far I am really enjoying this game. It's really pretty. I can tell there's going to be a lot of exploring here, so that's where we'll pick up in the next video. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you all in the next one.